Hello, and welcome to today's second grade episode of Math Matters on estimating, addition, and subtraction. I'm Mrs. Cook, and today we are going to be learning about estimating sums and differences of two-digit numbers. At the end of today's lesson, you will know you've met the learning goals if you're able to identify benchmark numbers, round a given two-digit number to the nearest benchmark, and find the sum of two rounded numbers. Also, as you're working today, you'll have an opportunity to practice our Portrait of a Graduate communicator skills by sharing your ideas through writing and working to make connections with what you read and hear throughout the lesson. Let's get started by thinking about what is an estimate. Often in class, we work to find the exact answer to a math problem. But in real life, we don't always need to know an exact number or answer to get by. Many times, an estimate is good enough. An estimate is an approximate or close enough answer without being exact. Let's practice estimating by doing an estimistry together. I will show you pictures and you will make an estimate or predict about how many you see in each picture. It'll be a good idea to have a piece of paper and a pencil nearby so that you can record your thinking throughout today's lesson. For the estimistry, it'll be helpful to fold your paper into 4 equal parts to record each of your estimates. We'll pause here so that you can go get the materials you'll need. Here's our first picture. You'll notice we have a cup full of glass gems. You probably also see the car in the background and the number cube. These are to help us think about how big these glass gems are. So go ahead and take a minute to record your first estimate. About how many glass gems do you think are in the cup? Did you record your estimate on your paper? Great, then you are probably ready for the reveal. Let's see how many glass gems are in the cup. There are 30 glass gems. Was your estimate close? Let's try another one. Let's see if you can use what you know to estimate about how many gems are in the next cup. Here's your next picture. Take a minute to record your new estimate in the next box on your paper. Did you record your estimate? It looks like there are more gems in this cup. Was your estimate more than 30? Let's take a look and see. There are 83 glass gems in this cup. How close was your estimate this time? Are you ready to try another one? Here we go. Remember, you're going to move to the next box on your paper. Here's the next picture. About how many gems do you estimate might be in this cup? Do you think it's more or less than the last picture? Go ahead and record your answer on your paper. Are you ready to see how many are in the cup? You're probably thinking this one didn't have as many glass gems in the cup. If your estimate was lower, you were right. There are only 53 gems in this cup. Let's do one more. Remember, you're using what you've seen in all the other pictures to help you estimate how many gems are in this cup. Record your estimate in the last box on your paper. This one was a little bit harder. Was your estimate less than 83? Was it more than 53? I wonder what you put. Are you ready to reveal the answer? "67 glass gems in this cup." How close was your estimate to the actual answer? I bet you're getting really good at estimating now. You may have found it helpful to use the first picture of 30 gems to help you estimate the other pictures. Benchmark numbers or friendly numbers can make it easier to estimate by making our calculations easier. What are some friendly benchmark numbers you know? Here are some friendly numbers. These all end in 0. Did you think of any friendly numbers like these? Sometimes other benchmark numbers, like 25, can help make estimating easy too. We can use rounding to a friendly benchmark number to help us estimate. What benchmark number is closest to 28? That's right, 30. Let's try another one. What benchmark number is closest to 41? You got it, it's 40. Now it's your turn to use friendly or benchmark numbers to estimate the sum of two numbers. The sum is an answer to an addition problem. So let's see if you can add two numbers together that will give you an answer or sum close to 50. It might be helpful to estimate or round the numbers before you add them. Let's try one together. What if we started with 39? It's really close to the benchmark number 40. I only need 10 more to get from 40 to 50. Do you see a number that is close to 10? Did you say 11? You are right, 11 is really close to our benchmark number 10. So I estimate that 39 and 11 are about 50, because 40 plus 10 equals 50. Now you give it a try. Are there two other numbers you could find that would give you an estimate close to 50 if you added them? We'll pause here to give you time to look. You can use your pencil and paper if you need to also. Were you able to estimate two numbers whose sum is 50? There are many numbers you could have chosen. Here are a couple examples. Maybe you estimated that 28 is close to 30 and 18 is close to 20. 30 plus 20 equals 50. Or maybe you estimated that 28 is close to 25. And if you put that together with another 25, it's close to 50. 25 plus 25 equals 50. You did a great job today practicing estimating sums and differences. Today, we learned that an estimate is an approximate or close answer. We talked about how friendly or benchmark numbers can help make estimating sums easier. How did you use friendly or benchmark numbers to help you estimate today? You did a great job working towards our learning goal today. As I read each of the goals for today, use your thumb to reflect on where you are in your understanding. Give us a thumbs up if you feel like you got it, a thumb in the middle if you're still practicing, or maybe a thumb down if you need help from a teacher or someone at home. I can identify benchmark numbers. I can round a given two-digit number to the nearest benchmark number. I can find the sum of two rounded numbers. Mathematicians can communicate their ideas in many ways. Take a moment to think about yourself as a mathematician and communicator. Did you write to share your ideas today? Did you listen and make connections to what you read or heard? Thanks for working so hard on today's episode of Math Matters for 2nd grade. My name's Mrs. Cook, and I hope you'll join us again tomorrow for another episode. Have a great day!